Lenettes Life. I am, of course, yours truly, Lynette, and this is my life, honey. And today I'm going to be coming to you guys with a mukbang. It is from one of my local Chinese places, fast food restaurants, whatever. It's called Chef Wok. If you're in the area, I'm quite sure you done heard of it. But if you ever happen to come to Natchez, my city, then you check them out. Yeah, look at that. Oh, don't that look good? Oh my God. Alright, y'all, so let's go ahead and dive in. What I have is the Chef's Platter is what they call it. It's the hot and spicy Chef's Platter with rice. I got shrimp added to my rice, but I forgot to tell them no onions. My fault, not theirs. And I also got some soy sauce, this sweet little sauce that they have, because it comes with 2 egg rolls. As you can see there, nice and goldeny brown. And it comes with a fortune cookie. Also, I got with it a Coke. And I got me a daiquiri, y'all. It's a strawberry margarita. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into this food. I stole Sheldon's straw and gave him mine. So we got that. Let's go ahead and give it a taste, y'all. I told the boy I didn't want nothing too strong. Normally I go for a Long Island iced tea. But I just want something, you know, nice to just go on the palate with this, since I already got the soda. So I might get a little, because y'all know I don't drink like I used to. So I might get a little twist. Ain't no telling what ain't going to come out of my mouth. That rice was good. I already know it's good. I had it before. This is, I think it's broccoli chunks or celery. I'm not sure. I think it's broccoli. I know it's carrots in here, but I never remember what the green is, whether it's broccoli or celery. It can't be celery because I don't eat celery. Or maybe I eat celery and I didn't know. I'm gonna do like my girl Baba Jean. Hey, y'all want to taste here? Share it now amongst yourselves. Don't be greedy. I love Baba Jean, y'all. If y'all ain't went over there and checked her out, baby, you tripping. You missing out, honey. I'm gonna, I kept the plastic underneath here. Normally I keep it to the side for trash, but it was leaking. But I gotta go get hot sauce. Hold on. I got my sriracha hot sauce, just like they use in their restaurants. I probably shouldn't have put it over all of it. I probably should have waited, because I know I'm not gonna eat all of this, y'all. It just depends on how I talk go, truth be told. Okay. Put that to the side. My hands are clean. So yeah, how y'all doing this Monday? For those of you that work and were at work, how was work? Did the people work your nerves, or did they give you a good Monday to start off with? Yeah, I had one got my baby. He wanted Taco Bell, so that's what made me end up getting this. Because I hadn't taken anything out this morning. And if I'm going to get him something to eat, might as well grab me something to eat, because I'm not going to cook. Ain't no point. A lot of times when I do cook, it's because it's for the both of us, right? And he had made it clear he wasn't going to eat what I was going to cook. So, put that up for tomorrow. But something I had thought about in the car, well, it was brought to my attention. Because, I'm sorry, yeah, it's so good. Because, the car or the truck that was behind me had a couple in it. So good and sweet. They were behind me and like they had their windows down. Boom. But they had the windows down and they was arguing, y'all. I'm talking hard now arguing. Like at one point, I had to look out my rearview window and I could see the woman. You know how we get women. Like, when you mean what you talking about, baby, he was driving and she was out over there in that driver's seat. She was making her point and she was getting it across, whether he wanted to hear it or not. And I was just like, it made me bust out laughing. I was sitting there and I was thinking, and I was just thinking about it, and I was like, you just did all that. That man is sitting in this house, because they had a line, y'all, they was back up. This man sitting in this line, probably because you wanted Taco Bell. And he finna get you something to eat, and you acting like that. I don't know what he did to set her off, but they was going in. But he still ordered her food. But what was so crazy about Taco Bell, I don't know how y'all set up, but the way ours is set up, it's only one way in and one way out. So when you come into the parking lot, you go past the building, and then it loops around into their drive-thru. You know, you got the parking spots, you go, you know, parking spaces and stuff, you pass through that. That's pretty much their drive-thru. So if they backed up, if you parked in the spot, you can't get out. But they dining is closed, so the line was backed up. And as I roll up to, excuse me, to where you order it, on the screen it says, sorry, you know, apologizing and stuff, saying that they're only accepting cash at that moment. I don't know. But that's once you get up to the doggone speaker to make your order. So when the girl comes on, she was like, hey, how you doing? I was like, hey. And she was like, well, you paying cash or card? I say, well, your sign say cash only. I said, I pay cash. She's like, okay. So then I'm on the phone with my mama like, damn. And I just blurred out before I know it, because I'm just like sitting there with mama on the phone, and I just blurred out. I say, well, y'all need to see somebody. I didn't hear and tell the rest of these people that y'all only take cash. I said, because people gonna be mad waiting in this line all this doggone time, and all y'all taking is cash, and they ain't got no cash on them. And, you know, she was like, oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. No, we don't have enough people in here to go out there and tell people or whatever, we'll do this, then the third. And I was like, I'm just saying, baby. By the time mama got a phone, so I go ahead, place my little order. It just so happened I happen to have $10 on me. But it came out to be like $10.48. So, you know, I went on here, scraped up my little 48 cents and stuff like that. And when I got to the window, you know, I was like, baby, look, I'm sorry. I said, I have a big personality sometimes. I said, but I wasn't meaning no harm by that. Because I can kind of tell she was kind of like frustrated and stuff. But it wasn't because of me. It was because, but I get into that. But, you know, she was like, yes, ma'am, I'm so sorry. And I say, it's no problem, baby. I say, I understand. I know what it's like working in fast food and you have things out of your control happen. You know what I'm saying? And people, you know, I say, I get it. I said, but I just know y'all gonna have some mad people. She say, she say, we done been cussed out so much since the shift started and none of this and that. I was like, well, I'm sorry that y'all have to go through that and that people don't understand that. I say, you know, but it is kind of crazy because of the way how y'all set up is, the building is set up. People are waiting in these lines for a long period of time. And I think when she finally told me, it was her and a cook. Somebody else was in there. So I think maybe it was 2 cooks or however it was set up. But it wasn't but like 3 of them in there. And, you know, she was like, you know, they've already been cussed out and all this, then the third. And, I mean, I understand. I get it. I done been short-staffed and stuff like that. But my whole point is, whoever took the time to make that sign on the speaker should have made a sign somewhere at some point leading to the drive-thru to let people know so they could have had time to turn around in a parking space, back out, and leave. Because the girl was like, you know, I don't have anybody, we can't see anybody out there right now, and all that. I get it's out of your control, but at some point somebody should have had enough common sense to think, oh, let me go out here and let me make a sign for this side too. So people can, you know, make a decision whether or not they got cash or not. What, you know, even if you didn't have cash, you can't make a decision whether or not you're going to still get the food. But yeah, I just thought that was crazy. I done been in some pretty interesting fast food situations, you guys. And to be so, it is really good. I done some pretty crazy shit in fast food. I ain't gonna say what job. I ain't done nothing like disrespectful, like stuff you see on the news people be doing. But I've almost snatched somebody through the drive-thru window who tried me. I done clocked out to go out in the parking lot to fight a customer who tried me. I done threw change back at a customer who threw the money at me. I had big topic. People don't really too much like to talk about it and stuff like that. But I've had racist customers who felt like touching me or handing me their money would somehow send them into a disease-ridden life or whatever. So they would slide their money across the counter and I would slide their change back. And I even had one of those old biddies try to report me to the manager saying that I was being rude and disrespectful and that I threw her money at her. And good thing the drive-thru worker was over there standing there watching and paying attention because they knew how this lady was. And she was like, no, she didn't. She said she politely set her change down on the counter and slid it back to her, just like she handed her money. She slid it to her across the counter. She was the type, y'all, you asked if she wanted a receipt. Now, she would be hella rude for no reason. No reason at all. I done had chicken thrown back at me. We done had drinks thrown back at us. It was crazy. I done been cussed out on many days, so I know how it is, y'all. So I stopped eating. But I know how it goes. So anytime I go to a fast food restaurant, or any restaurant, period, when I go there, I try to give the people the utmost respect because I was there. I know what it's like. I know how somebody can come there in a bad mood and take it out on you, or because things don't go their way. Because we use... what did this Burger King say? Have it your way used to be their slogan or something like that. I don't know. Is it still their slogan, y'all? But where I used to work at, one of the places I used to work at, we used to be like, this ain't Burger King. You can't have it your way. Young and crazy, y'all. But yeah, that was just weird. And the crazy part about it is the little girl, I say little girl, but the young lady that was at the drive-thru window, she was a sweet girl. Like, I don't know her life outside of that job, but clearly, you know, she's here working and she had a positive attitude. And for people to go there and be talking to her like that, like she just ain't shit, it just breaks my heart because a lot of times the people that are on the receiving end of other people's anger don't deserve it at all. She's just there trying to do her job. It's not her fault that their machines wasn't working. She's not the owner of the company. She's not the CEO. She not the franchise owner or whatever you want to call them. She can't control that, but you think she got money in her pocket to go in her pocket and get this fixed for the shift? No. And hell, if she did, she wouldn't be sitting there taking your order. But that's why I say every business is an MLM. Because us poor folks on the bottom end of the totem pole, we go in, we slave for these people. I don't slave, but we go in, we work for these people just for a check-to-check living lifestyle. Yeah, my stomach's starting to expand. These spandex starting to hurt. You know, to be treated the way that we're treated, and these big companies, the owners and CEOs and stuff, they sitting at home in they big lavish homes. If they even at home, they probably out somewhere partying, gambling, doing whatever, laid back, spending their money that they make every day off of our backs on stupid shit. And there this young lady is there getting cussed out because y'all ragged ass machines ain't working. And I think, honestly, as a society, sometimes we tend to forget that those people are not in control of everything. Now, what they are in control of, and what I won't make an excuse for, is they're in control of their attitude. What I like to do, y'all, is take the rest of it and put it on my rice. And now you got sweet rice. But yeah, you know, sometimes people come to work, and you know, you can argue that, oh, but we don't know what they went through when they were at home, or you know, what situation they left and, you know, come into at work and da. Yeah, that is true. But I also know, because I've been in a position where I let outside forces dictate my mood at work. And that's why I'm speaking from experience. Some stuff you can't just leave at the door or at the clock out. Some stuff you can't. Some stuff has too much an emotional hold on us that sometimes you can't make it through the shift. You know what I'm saying? But if you are there at work with a nasty ass attitude, for whatever reason, that's not an excuse. You being ugly to the customer or somebody around you because you was having a bad day before you came in, that's not an excuse. Now, I can understand you not giving me a smile today because you found out your boyfriend was cheating on you. That's a different story. Sometimes you can't force a smile. But you find out your boyfriend was cheating on you and you got a rude, nasty ass attitude with me because I'm taking a little too long with giving you my money. Not only will you have just found out your boyfriend was cheating on you, but you about to get your ass whooped. Yup, I said it. Who y'all? I'm about to take off these doggone pants. Let me roll them down a little bit. I had my pillow behind me, y'all, so I can kind of sit up. Because, my back be hurting. Well, the food is good. But I think I'm about to be done. Looking at the time now. Let's see, what else can we talk about? I got one for y'all. Y'all ready for this topic? Hold on. We about to talk about love. Oh, Lord. I ain't in love, y'all, but let's just talk. Okay, so they put a little piece of cardboard under there. They used to not do that, but that's nice. Because that shit do be leaking. It'll fuck up your whole day. Sorry, y'all. Go ahead and move food out y'all way. Sorry. So, okay. Let's talk. And I'm going to try to talk low. Because y'all boy in that room. So, there's this guy that's been in my inbox, y'all. Back in the day, we tried to start something up. But here's the thing with me. If we already tried and his excuse was that I stopped talking to him. But in all honesty, y'all, I can't remember what happened with that situation. It's been so long ago. First of all. Second of all, for me to have stopped talking to you, it had to have been a reason. Now maybe, truth of the matter is, I found somebody here locally, somebody that I can see every day, and talk you to the side. I don't know. Could have been me. Could have been me. I know how I am. But it's the fact that you're like, when I ask you why me, I'm sorry, y'all. I have to ask that. Some people say stop asking it, whatever. I have to ask. Because a lot of times, the reason why I was so And this is from a friend who told me, stop asking them dudes that, girl. But her reasoning for why I should stop asking them that was because she said, they ain't gonna do nothing but lie to you anyway. They're just gonna tell you what you want to hear long enough so they can slide in the door, get what they want, and be gone. And I kind of understood where she was coming from. But I didn't understand where she was coming from until after a couple of them had done that. Now I understand you, sis. I understand you, girl. We here now. But at the same time, I asked that because I feel like I'm gonna ask that to the right one day, and the answer he gonna give is gonna be an answer I can't deny. Why? Because it's gonna be the answer that I haven't heard before. It's gonna be the answer that I prayed to God for. Why? Because all these dudes saying, especially when they ask you about why you single and stuff, knowing doggone well, they really don't want to know the explanation. Truth be told, they don't care. Because the first thing they do when you do tell them is, oh, I ain't like that. I ain't like that dude. I'm different from all the rest. Yeah, all y'all say y'all different and yet and still y'all do the same dumb shit. Hello, somebody. To my married ladies, this ain't for you. Nah, I'm not hating. I ain't hating on y'all. But y'all understand because y'all been through the dating before. If you ain't look up and find yours on the first one. But they always say, I ain't like them, man. But then they all end up doing the same stupid shit. Now, why I say I'm keep asking that question? Because I did pray to God. Was in that man for me. And what I prayed for was, Lord, if he the man you set aside for me, have him tell me this. I don't care how he worded it, as long as he tell me this. Send him with a message that only I know you sent through him. Why I say it like that, y'all? Because it'll be some men watching this video right now who think they slick. I think they gonna try to get between these cheeks. And they're gonna try to come at me with a new line. Thinking that, oh yeah, I hit her with something new. Ain't no niggas around here ever told her nothing like this right here. They think panties gonna drop. And guess what? No, they not. Because that ain't what he told me. I'm serious, y'all. They say you gotta watch and be careful what you pray for. But like I told the Lord, if you got a man out there for me, you better send him with that message. Because other than that, I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening. But y'all, yep. I think I'm done, y'all. I'm starting to burp. And when I'm starting to burp, that's a good sign that I am full. Oh, yeah. I'm down here. Show y'all. That's what's left. See, they give you plenty of food because y'all see it was piled up to the top. And I still got, this is still like, honestly and truthfully, 2 servings. in this here. So altogether, this could feed, if they ain't big greedies, this could feed about 4 people. I used to could feed my big ass, just me alone, but yeah. Still got some cold liver. I ain't put a dent in there. Who want me to do a lonesome truth or drink by myself? Raise your hand in the background. Cause if so, I turn this camera off. I'm trying to open my fortune cookie for y'all before I get out of here. Cause truth be told, yeah, I turn this camera off and turn it right back on and do a truth or drink with y'all. With a daiquiri. I used to eat fortune cookies, y'all, but I don't fool with them now. Let's see, I ain't gonna give y'all my lucky numbers. But I know somebody who do play, I might need to give them their numbers. They win and break me off with a piece of that Kit Kat bar. I'm already getting tips. A well-aimed spear is worth 3. Can you elaborate, genius? I don't know. Maybe it's saying that if you have good aim, that you can get rewarded 3. Like, okay, say for instance, you know, you back in the day they used to use spears to hunt. So let's say you spearing for fish. A well aimed when you caught 3 fish with that one aim. Maybe that's what they mean. Is that more like killing 2 birds with 1 stone? Another way of saying it? But instead of a stone, it's well-aimed spear. And instead of 2 birds, it's 3. I don't know. But I'm going ahead and close this out. I don't want to hold y'all for the people too long. But I am finna hit y'all with another one. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified, share with your people so they can share with their people. People, come on. Let's help this beautiful family of gems grow. In the meantime, in between time, I